I woke up this morning to a missed call. Nothing unusual, except the caller ID was my own number. For a moment, I just stared at the screen. I figured it was a glitch, or spam, or something technical. But the timestamp made my stomach twist. The call came in at 2:14 a.m. At 2:14 a.m., I was asleep. Dead asleep. I hesitated before playing the voicemail. It felt wrong, like opening a message from someone who shouldn't exist. But curiosity always wins. When I pressed play, I heard my own voice, breathing fast, panicked, whispering something I could barely make out. At first, I thought it was a prank, someone using a recording of me. But the voice wasn't a clip. It was full sentences, shaky, crying. And then the words finally came through. "Get out, please. Get out while you can." My whole body froze. I don't talk in my sleep. I don't sleepwalk. And I definitely don't call myself in the middle of the night. I spent the next hour replaying the message, trying to figure out if it was edited, trying to convince myself it wasn't me. But the way the voice cracked, the way it inhaled, the tiny nervous click of my tongue, I've always hated. It was me. At least, it sounded like me. I checked the apartment. Nothing was out of place. Nothing broken. Door still locked from the inside. But something about the voicemail bothered me. Not the words. The background sounds. A faint hum. A soft echo. A small metallic clink. They didn't sound like my bedroom. They didn't sound like my kitchen. They sounded wrong. So I recorded myself walking around the apartment with my phone, comparing the acoustics. The voicemail didn't match anything indoors. But when I stepped into the hallway, there it was. The same echo, the same faint hum from the old overhead light, the same metallic tap from the loose elevator panel. Whoever recorded the message was standing right outside my apartment door. My heart thudded as I checked the peephole. The hallway was empty. I went downstairs to talk to the night security guard. He said no one unusual came through, no disturbances, nothing on the cameras. He shrugged and told me, "Maybe you walked out here yourself. People do weird things half asleep." But I knew I didn't. And even if I did, why would I leave myself a warning? I tried tracing the voicemail through my phone carrier. They told me something that made the hairs on my arms stand up. The call didn't come from your phone. It originated from an unregistered device using caller ID spoofing. Meaning, someone wanted the message to look like it came from me, someone who had access to my voice, someone who knew my apartment hallway, someone who stood outside my door at 2:14 a.m., speaking in a whisper that sounded like my own fear. I didn't sleep last night. I left every light on, sat with my back against the wall, replayed the message again and again, and the more I listened to it, the more something unsettling became clear. The voice wasn't pleading with me. It wasn't begging me to run. It was testing me. Testing how I would react. Testing if the warning would control me. Testing if I would obey a voice that sounded exactly like mine. Someone is practicing. Not breaking in. Not stealing. Not attacking. Practicing. And tomorrow morning, when I wake up, I'm terrified I'll hear another voicemail. One that doesn't just tell me to run. One that tells me something much worse.